I was trying to have a pretty decent game in my E5, but then straight away something really weird happens. I try and shoot and try and come to my obvious position, but for some reason I can't really go back. I wonder why. What's happening here? This guy just keeps doing this. Of course, the game also misses my shot for some reason, and he just really won't let me pull back. I really don't understand what his problem is. I'm trying to reverse the other way, and of course, he doesn't move out of the way here either. And you can guess what happens next. I'm shooting this yo, and it's the shot goes into the T-57, and I get absolutely murdered because of this fosh. I mean, what can I say? This is the player in this battle. He's called One Platoon. 46% win rate after 51k battles without proper tier 10 stats. That should tell you enough, right? Players like this really do ruin the game. It's really annoying. I wanted to play 3 battles in my E5, just for fun. And of course, the very first one had to end up being like that. Very, very fun indeed. Sort of ruined my stats, but that is completely fine, I guess. It's okay. I'm not really going to take my time out of the day to, write a ticket to Wargaming, attach the proof, blah, blah, blah. Because is it really worth it? There's hundreds of players like this. And, this is one of the main things that really ruins the game. When players are really psychotic like this and, there's not much that can be done. It is expected, though. It is a mobile online game, so you can expect players like this to exist. And it does happen fairly often. I'm not surprised that they exist. It's just that, you really have to go through this whole really weird, ban situation where you have to report them for 20 minutes straight. And it is quite frustrating, to be honest. Apart from that, in the last few days, I've also been seeing, again, heavies camping in bushes at the very far side of the map, which is, again, really, really stupid. Of course, I'm not putting both of these, types of players into the same category. The first one I showed you, like in the Foch, are definitely going to be much worse. It's just that players in Blitz don't necessarily, do the right things all the time, and there's lots of mistakes to be made, especially with the player base. And the first and utmost person or individual I would technically blame is probably Wargaming as a company, because they don't really have any educational content at all. It's just like you get into the game, you have this really stupid educational guide for a few minutes, and that's pretty much it. You just learn how to shoot and you drive the tank, but you don't really understand any of the mechanics for heavy tanks, for TDs, for lights and mediums. So you don't necessarily know what tank is, supposed to do what and what role it should fulfill, and therefore it is quite annoying. Again, there's not much I can do. It's just that I'm sort of making a frustrated video, I guess, about the player base, sort of. So tell me in the comment section below what I should do about this. Should I really go out of my way to try and report this guy and get him banned maybe for a few weeks or a few days to sort of help the player base? Maybe it will help a few other players, or should I just leave it because there's too many of these types of players in game? So with that, happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.